What makes Sigma females the most abnormal members of society describes the ideal woman as a conformist who flawlessly shapes her personality to fit established status and standards. But Sigma females stand out as defiant to societal norms and something quite different from the norm. These women are introverted, self-sufficient, and independent, marching to the beat of their own drum. They're not antisocial, they're selectively social, and there's a world of difference between the two. You see, Sigma females aren't your stereotypical wallflowers. They're the ones who prefer the company of a good book over a room full of people. They're the ones who thrive in solitude, not because they despise others, but because they value their own company. They're perfectly comfortable dining alone, traveling alone, and yes, even going to the movies alone. They've mastered the art of being alone without feeling lonely. But don't mistake their introverted nature for weakness. Sigma females are fiercely independent. They're self-sufficient, capable of handling their own affairs without needing to rely on others. They're not afraid to take on challenges head-on, and they're not easily swayed by the opinions and expectations of others. They have their own goals, their own dreams, and they're not afraid to pursue them, even if it means going against the grain. And it's this combination of introversion and independence that truly sets Sigma females apart. They don't seek validation from external sources. They don't need to be the center of attention. They're content in their own skin, and they're not afraid to be themselves, even if it makes them stand out from the crowd. So if you've ever wondered why some women seem to operate on a different wavelength, why they seem to prefer their own company over the company of others, it's likely you've come across a Sigma female. These women are a fascinating study in contrasts, a blend of introversion and independence that doesn't quite fit the societal norm. Indeed, Sigma females are a fascinating study in contrasts, a blend of introversion and independence that sets them apart from the crowd. But what makes a Sigma female tick? What are the traits that define them? Let's dive right into this fascinating topic. At the heart of every Sigma female lies an undeniable intelligence. This is not just about having a high IQ or being a walking encyclopedia. For Sigma females, intelligence is a way of life. They are curious, always seeking to expand their knowledge and understanding of the world around them. They see every experience as an opportunity for learning, every person as a potential teacher. Now, combine this intelligence with an introspective nature, and you get a powerful combination. Sigma females are introspective and self-reflective. They love to ponder, to analyze, to question. They are not afraid to dive deep into their own minds, to grapple with their thoughts and feelings. They don't shy away from the big questions in life, they embrace them. This introspective nature also means that Sigma females often lead unconventional lifestyles. They are not ones to follow the crowd or conform to societal norms. They value their independence and freedom, and they are not afraid to stand out from the crowd. They are the ones who take the road less traveled, who dare to be different. These traits of intelligence, introspection, and unconventionality greatly influence a Sigma female's behavior and interactions with others. They are often seen as mysterious and intriguing, drawing others in with their depth and complexity. They may not be the life of the party, but they are the ones you'd want to have a deep, meaningful conversation with at the end of the night. Their relationships are few, but meaningful. They don't need a large social circle to feel fulfilled. Instead, they seek out genuine connections with like-minded individuals. They value authenticity and depth in their interactions, and they are not ones to engage in superficial relationships. So what makes a Sigma female tick? It's their keen intelligence, their introspective nature, and their desire to lead an unconventional life. These traits not only define Sigma females, but also give them their unique charm and allure. Let's delve into the strengths of Sigma females. What makes them stand out? Now there's a question that piques curiosity. Sigma females, the intriguing characters that they are, possess a unique blend of strengths. These strengths aren't just impressive, they're the driving forces behind their success in various fields. First off, let's talk about their self-reliance. Sigma females are like the lone wolf, independent and self-sufficient. They thrive in solitude, not out of necessity, but by choice. Their comfort in solitude allows them to focus on themselves, their goals, and their passions, without the distractions of societal pressures. They don't need a pack to survive or a herd to belong. They stand alone, and they stand strong. Next up, intelligence. Sigma females are endowed with a unique kind of intelligence that's not just about book smarts. It's a blend of emotional, social, and intellectual intelligence. They're thinkers, analyzers, observers. They're able to comprehend complex situations, understand people's behaviors, and come up with solutions that others might overlook. Their intelligence is their secret weapon, and it's a powerful one at that. Lastly, their ability to adapt. They're like chameleons, seamlessly blending into different situations and environments. Sigma females can thrive in the limelight or fade into the background, depending on what the situation calls for. Their adaptability isn't a sign of weakness, but a testament to their strength. It's their survival instinct, their way of navigating through life's unpredictable landscape. Now, how do these strengths contribute to their success? Their self-reliance allows them to pursue their passions without being swayed by societal norms. Their intelligence helps them excel in their chosen fields, often outpacing their peers. And their adaptability? Well, it ensures their survival, regardless of the challenges thrown their way. So what's the takeaway here? Sigma females, with their self-reliance, intelligence, and adaptability, are a force to be reckoned with. They're not just surviving in this world, they're thriving, and they're doing it on their own terms. These strengths make Sigma females a force to reckon with, capable of achieving great things. But it's not all rosy for Sigma females. What are the challenges they face? Being a Sigma female is a bit like being a lone wolf in a world full of social butterflies. Their introverted nature often leaves them feeling isolated. They choose solitude over socializing, and this could sometimes lead to feelings of loneliness. They enjoy their own company, but there are times when the silence becomes too loud, too overwhelming, and they long for companionship. Another challenge Sigma females often face is misunderstanding from others. They are often perceived as aloof or standoffish. The truth is, they're just selective about who they let into their inner circle. They value meaningful connections over shallow ones, and this can sometimes be mistaken for snobbishness. And let's not forget, they're independent thinkers. They don't follow the crowd, and that can sometimes rub people the wrong way. Forming close relationships can be a bit of a struggle for Sigma females. They are fiercely independent and self-reliant, and this can sometimes be misinterpreted as them not needing anyone. But we all need someone, right? Their selective nature and high standards often make it challenging to find that special someone who truly understands them and accepts them for who they are. Now, how do Sigma females cope with these challenges? Well, they use their strengths to their advantage. They're introspective, they're self-aware, and they're not afraid to spend time alone to reflect and recharge. They use their independence and self-reliance to navigate through life on their own terms. They're not easily swayed by the opinions of others, and they're not afraid to stand their ground. They might be misunderstood, but they're okay with that. They're okay with being different because they understand that being different is not a bad thing. Despite these challenges, Sigma females continue to thrive, using their strengths to overcome any obstacles in their path. So to all the Sigma females out there, remember, your uniqueness is your strength. Embrace it, own it, and let it shine. And what about the Sigma females who have made a mark in their fields? Let's hear their stories. Let's start with the story of a renowned author, a true Sigma who weaved magic with her words. She was an introvert, preferred solitude over social gatherings, and had a unique perspective on life. Her books were written in the solitude of her home, away from the noise of the world. Her characters were deep, introspective, and often mirrored her own personality. Despite her quiet demeanor, her work resonated with millions around the world, making her one of the most celebrated authors of her time. Then, there's the story of a pioneering scientist, an epitome of Sigma female. She was a trailblazer in her field, always marching to the beat of her own drum. She was never one to seek the limelight or approval. Instead, she focused on her research, driven by her insatiable curiosity and passion for knowledge. Her groundbreaking discoveries revolutionized her field and continue to inspire future generations of scientists. Let's not forget the tale of a successful entrepreneur, another Sigma powerhouse. She built an empire from scratch, relying on her intuition, resilience, and independent spirit. She didn't conform to traditional business models. Instead, she created her own path. Her company is now a global phenomenon, admired for its innovative approach and social impact. Lastly, consider the journey of a renowned artist, a Sigma female in her essence. Her art was a reflection of her inner world, a world she rarely shared with others. She was not influenced by trends or popular demand. Instead, she created what she felt, what she believed in. Her art was unique, thought-provoking, and deeply personal. Today, her work is displayed in the most prestigious galleries around the world, appreciated for its originality and depth. These success stories prove that Sigma females, with their unique traits and strengths, can make a significant impact in their fields. So, what does the future hold for Sigma females? Let's gaze into the crystal ball. As we peer into the future, we can see a world that is ripe with opportunities for Sigma females. This is a world that is increasingly recognizing and appreciating the unique strengths and abilities that Sigma females bring to the table. In this future, we see a society that is moving away from traditional hierarchies and power structures. Instead, it's embracing a more fluid, dynamic model where the quiet, introspective, and independent strengths of Sigma females can truly shine. The professional world, in particular, holds immense promise. As we move further into the age of digital nomadism and remote work, the Sigma female's self-reliant nature and ability to work effectively in solitude become invaluable assets. Their knack for deep thought and their capacity to solve problems independently are traits that employers will increasingly seek out. In a world that is becoming more connected yet paradoxically more isolated, Sigma females, with their comfort in solitude and their ability to form deep, meaningful connections, will become vital role models. They can teach us how to find balance in this digital age, how to be alone without feeling lonely. However, this future is not without its challenges. The Sigma female's preference for solitude and their often misunderstood nature can lead to feelings of isolation. The onus is on society to recognize and value the unique perspectives and contributions of Sigma females, to ensure they do not feel alienated or overlooked. Moreover, it's crucial for Sigma females themselves to remember that their unique traits are not weaknesses, but rather strengths that set them apart. They must learn to harness these traits, to use them as tools to carve out their own unique path in the world. So, what's the takeaway here? The future for Sigma females is bright, filled with opportunities and potential, but it will require both society and Sigma females themselves to work together, to recognize and nurture these unique strengths. With their unique traits and strengths, Sigma females are poised to make a significant impact in the future. Let's recap what we've learned about Sigma females. These are the women who often prefer solitude over social gatherings, who march to the beat of their own drum, and who are often misunderstood due to their mysterious nature. They're the ones who sit comfortably in their own corner of the world, not because they're antisocial, but because they value their independence and personal space. We've explored the spectrum of Sigma females, discussing how they range from the quiet observer to the assertive leader, all while maintaining their unique approach to life. They are not the ones to follow the crowd. Instead, they carve their own path, often leading to unconventional yet fulfilling lifestyles. Their strengths are numerous, from their ability to think critically and analytically to their knack for self-sufficiency and resilience. Sigma females are equipped with tools that allow them to navigate life's challenges with grace and tenacity. They are the ones who solve problems, who build empires, and who inspire others with their quiet confidence and undeniable competence. But like everyone, they have their struggles too. Their introverted nature can often be misinterpreted as aloofness or indifference, leading to misunderstandings and feelings of isolation. They may struggle with societal expectations and often grapple with the need to fit into a world that values extroversion. We've heard success stories of Sigma females who have utilized their unique traits to achieve great things. From leading successful businesses to creating impactful social changes, these women have shown that being different is not a disadvantage, but a strength. Looking to the future, we can expect Sigma females to continue to break barriers and redefine norms. Their potential is limitless, their resilience is unwavering, and their capacity to affect change is undeniable. Sigma females, with their unique blend of introversion and independence, are truly the farthest thing from normal, and that's what makes them so fascinating. So here's to the Sigma females, the ones who defy expectations, the ones who challenge the status quo, and the ones who prove that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to being a woman.